Okay, guys. I really just decided to come on this afternoon. I was going to play with my Gelli Plate and make some more painty papers. So I just decided to come on and play. And if you guys are here, awesome. If you're not here, oh well, I guess I'll play all by myself. So I hope everybody's out there having a good day. And I'm just going to start playing with my Gelli Plate. Oh, I guess I have to get the paint back over here. And I have some funny stamps that I got. They're actually fabric stamps. And I thought I'd play with them a little bit some more. Was playing with them earlier and just decided that since I was going to be here, I was going to play. I might as well do it on screen. So, and I don't know if anybody at all is around. And since this wasn't a scheduled event, I figure I'll be playing by myself for a while. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting some kind of buildup. I guess I'm going to have to actually soak my brayer. Probably do that tonight. But it's building up around the edges and then it gets caught and doesn't want to spin. So, okay. I played with these stamps a little bit earlier and had fun with them. And I thought I'd get some more painty papers made with them. I really like how they came out. This dragonfly is really very cool. And I really like that when you have used it, you can stamp on your other piece of paper. And I just kind of messed that one up. And you end up with this fun piece of painty paper just with the dragonfly stamp. So, you know, I really enjoyed the ones I made earlier. Okay. And I'm just going to call that piece good. I like it. Now then. I think we can have one of these like this. And I want to finish this piece up like so. And I think we'll do this piece as a whole piece. And I really like making lots and lots of little sort of layers. So, oh, I just love how that came out. And see, that one's all finished up now. The only problem with painty paper is having enough room to put it all up. Yes, this is lovely. Okay. Let's do a little vine. And I think maybe we'll use some of this light blue, some more light blue, and then some darker blue. Oh, that's metallic. That might be pretty. We'll try it. I haven't made many videos this last couple of weeks. I've been pretty sick. Mama was sick first and needed a lot of care. She was very, very ill. And I couldn't leave her home alone, so I brought her over here because I couldn't really stay over there and work. It really didn't matter because I couldn't get much work done anyways, but that's always a good thing that I can do that for my mama. And now then, one of the things I have found is that when I stamp off with this, it's really pretty to actually finish off my paper with just like one. See, now it's just got one little guy on it. And these aren't the best of stamps. They're foam stamps. But that just really finishes off the piece of paper, which is always good. Hey, who's here? Oh, hi, Mary. I decided to do this at the last minute. What are you up to today? I just decided since I'm playing, I might as well play online. Jeffrey's outside working, so he's not making a lot of noise. So, oh, editing. I actually made 2 videos this morning, Mary, which is, the first I've made in weeks. Between going after the RV and being so sick. But isn't that fun? Look I'm just really loving these big stamps. I had 3 of them, and I have the dragonfly and this funny frog. Mary, I'm going to tell you what, this thing is addictive. I really, really get it. I can't hardly do anything else. I just want to play with it all day long. And yet I don't have enough painty paper for my swap. So, but then I like I said, I miss. Yeah, Mary, they're old. They've been in my stash forever. This one is. They had this big thing stuck on them. Jeff got it off for me today. They're called fabric stamps. So they must have been from back in the day when I was doing fabric painting. So you can still hear I'm kind of froggy still. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. Okay. I may just do a whole one. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I went and counted my painted papers and I thought, gosh, I painted paper for hours. How come I only have enough for 2 people? So I'm catching up. I worked on it yesterday. I didn't get much else done, but I did work on that. Oh, yeah. Yep. I have to decide if I want to put something along that edge or not. I'm not going to worry about it, I don't think. My Gelli Plate definitely is dirty now. Everybody was talking about how clean it was. Ugh, yeah. Look. I don't know. That didn't pick up very well. It's kind of dry. Let's try some yellow on it and see what happens. when I told Jeff that since he was going back outside, I was just gonna try to do a live, and he said, "Well, aren't you supposed to be live tomorrow?" And I said, "Yeah, but that's all right. Doesn't matter." I said, "You know, nobody's here today. Nobody's here today." He said, "Okay, I'll be quiet when I come in." I'm like, okay, you don't have to be real quiet or anything. I'm gonna have to, I think, clean my edges because they're beginning to get kind of built up. Now I've got too much paint. Oh, I'm sure. Mary, it's addictive to watch even, I think. It just seems like all I want to do is play with this thing. Like, it's so funny that I didn't get it out for months and months, and then I get it out and I can't put it away. I have found that I like to jiggle the stamp a little bit in the paint. It seems to pick up just a little bit more and make it just, I don't know, just a little bit more dramatic on the paint. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And it kind of it does two pieces at the same time because I have one I've stamped on and one I've done on the Gelli Plate. Thanks, Mary. I thought it was, I like it too. They come out different every time. I think we will do this like so. And that like so. But thank you, Mary. I don't think I watched your video this morning. I got up and started right in on making painty papers. So, oh, it might. Oh, it actually shows up pretty good on mine, on the camera. Oh yeah. Well, that one's kind of doesn't show as much. Ooh, but that one does. I'm trying to get one. Oh, okay. Okay, so there wasn't. Mary, I didn't even hardly get on this morning. I really just I got on to check my emails and stuff like that, and then I was done. So. Let's do a tealy color green. I don't know who else is here, but hello, and I'm glad you have come to visit. I actually, Mary, I'm emptying up a bunch of paints. I couldn't believe how much paint I've gone through. That was the one thing I said I had intended to buy before I went on the buying freeze for August. And then with Mom sick, didn't get anything, and so I did go out and get some paint. Even though we're on the buying freeze, because it was on my agenda, it was on my list of things to get, and so I went ahead and got it. It was actually on a buying list, but only bought paint. So, and just the colors that were on my list. So I was a good girl. I told the girls I didn't even go down the clearance aisle, which that was just hard to do. Ooh, that's a pretty color combination. Do I want to do the frog, or do I want to do... I think we'll do the frog. Yeah. I like the frog with the dragonfly. Oh, hi, Patricia. This was a last minute thing today, so I'm glad you could come by. I told Mary I needed to make more painting papers, and I had the Gelli Plate out, and I thought, I am just gonna get on here and play. I really like how it gives me two papers. So, skipping the spending freeze part. Well, Mary, didn't you say you had someplace you were supposedly you were doing something? I remember that you had a planned event that you were a trip to buy. Of course, if I were you, I'd be headed to Omaha to go to Dick Blick. I miss going to Dick Blick. Okay. Patricia, what are you working on today? The mail came, to Mary. Mm-hmm. I'm not going, Mary, I'm tempted to make a run to Omaha already. Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. Of course, my kiddo lives in Omaha right now, so it would be nice to go and see him. Okay, let's put that over there. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now, one of the things I saw earlier that happened was that not sure about that one. Not sure I like the frog as well as the thing. Gold gesso. Well, if anybody'd have it, Dick Blick could have it. But Mary, is there a reason for wanting the gesso rather than just gold paint? I mean, gesso adheres itself to substrates better, but Is it for a reason? What about it? Okay. I missed your live last night, Mary. This cold has done me in, and I went in to take a nap, and it was just by the time I got up, my brain was kind of foggy, and I sat in front of the television and watched a movie with Jeffrey, so which is all good. But, oh, I know, Mary, but and I did pop in towards the end. I don't know what time did you finally go to bed? Because you were going to play with your jelly plate when I was going to bed at almost 11 o'clock. Patricia, did you ever tell me what you were doing today? Are you playing with anything special? Oh my, 1:30. Yeah, I'm just surprised, Mary, that you would want gesso. I mean, it's really designed for um to make something that will grip the paint. That's what I thought, anyways. And of course, I am not by any means that knowledgeable, but okay. Let's see here. Okay. Mary had a nap. Yes. Oh. When I have a nap, it just makes me more tired. Well, it's okay. It's not great. Well, I really like frogs. That just doesn't, it's not as exciting to me because the frog, I like the dragonfly better. Oh, but this one turned out real pretty, guys. Now that one. I like the frogs on that one. Well, Mary, you'll be happy to know that my Facebook has been ironed. I do not have anything ready for tomorrow, but because I'm going to do my regular live tomorrow. But at least my Facebook is ready to paint in. So especially after that hysterical I don't know what you want to call it, where I couldn't make the paper lay flat enough. Let's see, what color do I want? Let's do some purple. Yeah, I'm really liking these. Ooh, yeah, that's enough purple. And I had this pink. This was a pretty color combination earlier. I don't know why, because this pink is not all that great, but it made a pretty. And doggone this brayer. I'm actually going to have to clean the brayer. That's all there is to it. And And I got something on it there. There we go. Oh, it's too funny, Patricia. The fact that I have to clean my brayer, it just is. It's just sticking. Yeah, that's what I get when I just go. Okay. Now then, I want. Yeah, that's what I want. That's. Can you see them, guys? Do they show up? Yeah. Oh, about the. I know what you're talking about, Patricia. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I have to admit that was yeah. Mm-hmm. And of course, you know, I wasn't prepared. I barely was standing up. Mom had been so sick, and I just took her home that's the day before that. And then I was getting it. I hadn't slept in a week, I think. Mom, I kept having to get up with Mom. Okay, we need a little more pink right on this piece. And up here on this piece. And on that piece. Okay. Yes, Mary, you can more than make that would be great. I would love it if you would make me a mod in your lives. In your lives. I don't know that I'm as good as Janet though. Janet does such a great job. Okay. I'm gonna have to make some. Hi, Ruth. Yeah, Patricia, it was funny. I did iron them. If I should have ironed it ahead of time, but I wasn't thinking about it. I was just thinking about trying to get live. And this stuff that Mom had, and then the doctor gave her a, ooh, didn't that come out pretty? Doctor gave her an antibiotic that made her sick. And then I got it. And look at that one. But we moved back here to take care of our family, Janet. We would have never moved to Pensacola had we not had family here. We'd have gone to the mountains. That's just, Jeff and I would both prefer to be in the hills. So yeah, Ruth, it's old. It said it was a fabric stamp. It's a really old one, and I've barely used them. So Mary, I would love to do that. That's fabulous. I'd be glad to do that. Okay, we're going to keep this one out to work with on that side because it needs a little something. Okay, let's see. What color do we want to do? Let's do some turquoise again to do the edges on that other one. Ugh, that's icky. But I can watch for trolls. Oh, hi, Linda. I'm really glad you guys are all here. I really didn't know if anybody would be here today. I told Jeffrey I was just going to come on and see. I was going to play anyway, so I might as well. Okay, this is really becoming irritating. I was just going to get on and play. What I need to do, I think, is get a spray bottle of water for this because a lot of times when I'm working with it, it gets a little dry. So I've been adding extra paint and then it gets slimy. But I think no, they're upside down then. I'm doing my stuff is still. Oh, that'd be awesome, Ruth. You stream we will come, Linda. Okay. I didn't know. You know, it's Saturday. A lot of people have things they do on Saturday. Our stuff is usually through the week for some reason. Okay. By doing the Gelli Plate and then doing the stamping, I'm really liking how these are coming out. Oh, I took care of my mom for the last 6 months. Patricia, that is something I don't know that I can do. Now, Mom is really in good health, but she makes me a little bit irritable. So I shouldn't say a little bit. I shouldn't say that online. But she was so sick. And of course, I wanted to kill her doctor for having given her that medicine. But my mother's ready to move to assisted living, and she's very, very much ready to do that, which that will help me a lot. Not having to make her move. You know, for starters, she lives at home alone. She's diabetic, so she has to fix good meals, and that's hard to do when you're by yourself. And so she's ready to move, and that's a plus because not every parent becomes ready to move. And yes, Mary, we're all human, and I just, I'm not a good nurse. I really am not, Patricia. I cannot tell you how much respect I have for you. To be able to nurse someone, I'm not good at it. Oh, Yeah, Linda, that I'll tell you, if you get a guys, if you get a cold right now, Linda, COPD or not, just make sure you go in because this is an infection of some sort. Apparently, I don't like that one again. Oh, but I do like this one. Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna call it done. Sometimes I like them just the way they come out. Yes, Mary, they are. Nurses are very special people. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Let's see if this picks. Well, let's do it this way. See if it picks anything up. It did. Okay. It needed a little more color on it anyways. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I no breathing on the monitor. No, I won't breathe on the monitor. And this actually, I feel pretty good today. I was sick Mom was sick, and then the day I took her home, I knew I had it. I had started to not feel well, and it was a good thing I could take her home. We checked in on her 2 or 3 times in the next few days, but at least by taking her home, why do I keep picking up the same color? By taking her home, I could rest. But by Monday, I had it bad and had to go to the doctor Tuesday and get antibiotics too because it was beyond sick. Yeah, Ruth. Uh-huh. Unfortunately, around here, it seems like Jeff and I do both. So, but that's one of the reasons Mom's ready to move is because she's ready to not have to have Jeffrey fixing her house. He had to totally redo the toilets again, and just stuff like that, and the lawn. But she has a pretty decent sized yard, and he has to mow the lawn. Of course, he's mowing his dad's lawn, and we have a elderly family friend that he takes care of her lawn too. So it becomes a lot of work for him. And basically, it takes him all day and that's if it doesn't rain, to mow all these lawns. And I don't know what I want to do here. Let's see. And then plus ours, so it's a lot of work. And by him doing it, she's just ready to move. And the problem has been finding a place she could afford. Assisted living facilities are expensive. Oh, let me see. This was Deco Art, and it was Purple Pizzazz. And then this is Vivid Violet, and it says violet, but it's really fuchsia. The purple one. Yeah, Purple Pizzazz, I think. Purple Pizzazz. Let me read chat a second. Yeah, Patricia, and we bought a house that had been foreclosed on. We didn't intend to live in it. Then we were in a wreck in our RV, which is where we lived. So we kind of lost our home. And they took a year and a half to fix it, supposedly fix it, and it's not fixed. So we got it here a couple weeks ago, and it's just really not fixed. So Jeff has spent the last year and a half working constantly on this house so that we would have a place to live. And I'm just lucky that I have a husband that can do that. So you're welcome, Linda. I'm sorry I forget to tell people those things. Oh, I just like that. That is just so pretty. Yep. Sometimes I like it with the white behind it. Sometimes I don't. Ooh. That one came out really pretty too. Uh-oh. Okay. That one's corner wants to roll under where it's wet, so it'll be sticking to things. I don't want it to stick to things. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think we're going to color shift here a little bit. We'll just put these purple ones up for a few minutes and play with something just a little bit different. Let's go for red and yellow. I'll try edge printing next time. Pull the Gelli Plate. Ruth, yeah, it's a long story, but no. Let's just put it this way: customer service and what is right and what isn't right is definitely not that company's strong suit. I like doing the edges, Linda. I just like to do my prints with kind of more than one layer in them. It was just one of those things that I thought was kind of cool. We could make a little red frog. Let's see here. Oh, Mary, Jeffrey spoils me. When we saw this house, we had been looking for a house. We didn't really want a house to speak of. We wanted a small house to store our furniture. We have a lot of antique furniture that has been in Jeffrey's family or my family for a long time. So we wanted a house to kind of store that stuff. And so we thought, okay, well, we need to find some place big enough to put a motorhome pad on. And then we will just live in the motorhome and fix up the house a little when we're here. That was the plan. And then all of a sudden, we had this house that wasn't livable and an RV that was smashed to smithereens. And we had to have a house. But this house, when we saw it, we had been looking for, a couple of years actually, because we'd been working to get ourselves back down here. We knew we needed to make the time to get this under control. And houses were selling so fast we couldn't catch up to buy one. They were just disappearing. And so we decided we would just keep looking. Um, yeah, Mary, we're fine. We're Patricia, yeah, our match. Um, we're getting through it. You know, it's just one of those things. You just do it and you just keep going. Anyways, um, when we saw this house, it went on the market on Friday, and we called our realtor. He was gone for the weekend. We said, "You have to meet us at this house Monday morning, as soon as you can get here." And he said, "Okay." He said, "It's like okay," because the yard, we have a half an acre, so we had plenty of room for the motorhome. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous, guys. Oh, look. So we have lots of room for the motorhome. And then when I saw the inside of this studio, it was like, okay, this is my house. We're not looking anymore. This is it. And Jeffrey, he took on the work of all of this stuff that had to be done to this house. And has made a beautiful, we have a beautiful floors, and I think that kind of needs a dragonfly in the middle of it. So I think we'll do a dragonfly. Mary, it's just, you know, it's just stressful. That's all. We're fine. I'm Central Oklahoma. Orange and red. Is that orange or red and yellow? It was red and yellow. And it was, I have only one really good red. It was bright red from Apple Barrel. And it was this cheap Craft Essentials paint. And it says it is bright yellow. And I kind of like this stuff on the Gelli Plate. It's thin, but it seems to stay moist longer. Patricia, and when we were living in the motorhome when we first got down here, hi Janet. Um, we lived out at Pine Forest Road and I-10. There's a motorhome park out there, and we lived there when we first came down. Jeff grew up in East Hill, and that's where our parents live. They live in East Hill. So mom's right off 17th, and Jeff's dad's right off 19th. We bought a place out in the Inslee area. If you know that area at all, we're at 9 Mile and Kempstrand. Um, the lots out here are bigger. Oh, Linda, sure. I will try to. I'm sorry. I'll try to tell you the color names. Anyways, the lots out here are bigger, so by having bigger lots, we can have more space. East Hill is nice, Patricia, but it's very expensive, and it's not really. The houses aren't all that much nicer. My mother's house is smaller than this one, and does not have this fabulous studio by any means. And oh, I'm sorry, did it again. This is cobalt blue, and I'm going to use blue cotton. And the houses in East Hill are $100,000 more than houses of the same size and the same building style in any other place in Pensacola. So we would have been nice to live in East Hill, but the other thing about East Hill is that the lots are smaller, and having a place to park the motorhome. And we have a big motorhome. It's 36 feet long, and it has 4 slides, so you know it's pretty big. Being as it is, it fills up the space that's all behind our fence. So, this has a really pretty look already, so I think it's going to get a frog. Yeah, the old houses in East Hill, though, are really nice, Patricia. I really agree with you on that one. It would have been nice, but we really didn't want to be here that much. We wanted to be gone most of the time. Of course, it's been good that we were here. Jeff's dad was sick right after we were in the wreck, and my mom's been sick. You know, not a lot, but so I'm kind of sorry I put these frogs on there. I'll show you in a minute, but let's switch to the dragonfly. See, I don't it's okay, but I should have left it alone. I really liked it before I messed with it. Oh well. Oops, I just drug my paper right in the paint. That's a good thing that it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Now that one I like better. So thank you, Janet. Janet, I didn't know until I was already pretty much on here before I told Jeffrey at lunchtime, and that I was just gonna come on because if I've got time, and I need to make more painty paper because I don't have enough painty paper. Oh, ooh, now that came out pretty cool. I do like it when they come out like that. Oh yeah. I don't mind the frogs on that one. This one's got a rolly edge again. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do now? I think we're going to do yellow and orange. This is that bright yellow, and this is that same Craft Essentials paint, and it just says orange. We're going to do yellow and orange. Yeah, Janet, I popped in there and posted just a few minutes before I started. I didn't get posted until I knew I was doing it. So I still love the way that the paint that doesn't come off on your previous pulls comes off with the next layer, especially if you get the next layer kind of wet. I really like how that happens, although this is too wet. Let's just put some over here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. What do we want to do? I think we want to do this. Okay. I think. Oh, that's a little short piece of paper. Okay. And I just cut down to the smaller paper. Oh, I wiggled that one way too much. Wiggle is one thing, but slide it all over is another. I really kind of like these vines just the way they are. I might put one dragonfly in the middle of them. That may be what I'll do. But what I want to do here is I have this piece that has just a little spot, and I'm going to just kind of layer these pieces that have those little, that I didn't fill it up all the way, like this one. I'm going to just put them on so that they've got a little trim on them, kind of thing. And this one, I think what we'll do is go like that. Like that. My roll of paper. Patricia, hon, what roll of paper? And Janet, I sound worse than I feel today. I actually don't feel too bad. It's gotten a lot better. It took a while. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's just staying like that. I like that. But I'm better. Spray play. Oh, FF. I missed something, Patricia. I'm sorry. Oh, I like your roll of paper. Oh, my roll off paper. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I like my roll off paper too. That's my favorite part. Ooh, that came out pretty cool. I like the undercolors on it. Doing the undercolors, I think, add to the designs of them. Oh yeah. Jeffrey, hon, you don't have to be silent. It's just I am live, but these girls know you're here. You're gonna nap? Okay. He says he's not gonna nap. So trying it again. Okay, is this for my best friend? Ooh, good. That's always a fun thing, Ruth, is to pull your best print. This, I think, needs a dragonfly, or maybe two dragonflies. So I have to have something dark enough to do dragonfly. So I think I'm going to go for dark turquoise and green kind of color. So let's see, this one. Okay, I've got two. One is called Laguna and one is maybe we want something a little different. I think we're going to go for Laguna and Parakeet. Yeah, Ruth, I want to look later, so make sure you post it so I can see it. Oops. Well, I got paint. But yeah, Patricia, I like the roll off papers to have that under color stuff. I don't know why. For some reason that just and Janet, like I said, my voice is kind of cracky, but I really don't feel terrible today. I still don't have any energy. Um, but and I haven't made beads in 2 weeks, so I'm going to be very busy this week because I got to get back to work. Ooh, that's a pretty color combination. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, let's. All right. Okay. Yeah, this piece of roll-off paper is pretty all by itself. But now then, we have this, and when I stamp my dragonfly, I'm going to stamp like 2 dragonflies in it. Ooh, I need to stamp it sideways so that it works. Yeah. Here we go. There, guys. What do you think? Oops. Does it work? I don't know why some. There we go. Hi, Barbara. Live. I would love to watch Jelly Printing too. Well, you know, Barbara, it'll be here later. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be live again tomorrow. I have, normal live stuff to do tomorrow, and I wanted to play with the Gelli Plate today, so I thought I'll do a live today, and I'll do another live tomorrow. I do live usually on Sunday at 1 o'clock Central Time, and that's as long as everything goes right. As long as, nothing suddenly changes, like old people stuff. So, but I'm sorry you can't stay, Barbara. Yeah, I noticed Mary kept herself up late last night. Ooh. This stamp is going to have to be really washed. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do here? First, I think we want a great big sheet of paper with nothing on it. I think I want to try it with nothing on it. And then I'll do a poke on this one. So I've got a whole sheet of dragonflies is what I was thinking. Barbara, the girls watched me do the first time I ever opened this. Oh, that came out pretty. I hadn't used my Gelli Plate at all. I had gotten it for myself for my birthday, and so I hadn't used it. Oh, this one's really pretty, guys. Yeah. Now, I didn't pick up any ink right there. Let me just green it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. That came out really pretty. Thank you, Barbara. But yeah, this thing is addictive, I swear. I can't seem to put it away. So I think I'm going to do this. I want to try this, my honeycomb thing, and then put the dragonfly in the middle of it. Oh yeah, Barbara, you better look for them. These were fabric stamps, and I have just the 3 of them now. I'm sure I've got a lot more stamps, but I have just the 3 of those, and I thought, well, I have to try it. I think we're going to go for, this is Linda Cobalt Blue, and I think there's a little bit of this. It's called Citron Green. I think there's a little bit of it left, so we're going to use every last little bit of it we've got. Well, maybe we'll save it and try some more later. Yeah, watching Ann doing is, yeah. I was going to tell Janet something and it went away. Oh, well. My brain is kind of slushy. Okay. It's also warm in here. Usually by this time of the day it's cooled off. But, okay. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. I know Becky cut hers up, but I really like having mine big. Or maybe it was Lisa that cut her pot holder up. But I'm kind of addicted to that big one. And then I'm just going to put these in a few places. Not so much all over. And I think I'm going to do a big one. Linda, yeah, it records automatically. So when the way I set up the live, it automatically records. So it will post. It takes a while to post. You know, Linda, I don't look at the colors when I go to buy paint. I just buy blues or turquoises, or so. As far as knowing exactly what color I'm using, I don't always. I like that, but it's not. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, Ruth. That might be one of my best ever. I really like that one. Yeah, guys, I really like that one. Maybe we'll do a few of those kind of things. Let's go back to purples. Okay. This is that purple pizzazz. And then here's a lighter purple. This one is a Martha Stewart's craft paint, and I always have trouble with these. It's called Purple Yam. I don't know why, but that's what it's called. Okay. Come on. There we go. But that may be a little dark. We'll see. Oh, it's good. Yeah, some koi fish. I need that would be good. I'm going to have to be like Lisa and Mary and learn to carve stamps. I've done that before, but just not in a very long time. So, you know, back in, oh gosh, probably high school. Who knows how long ago that was. Okay. I really, really like the dragonfly, of course. Okay. Yeah, she did have a lot of card stamps, and she was carving more. Oh, that one didn't come out very well. Okay. But that would be nice to be using, you know, your own stamps for what you're doing. That would be very cool. This piece is going to need something else, I think. Okay. Okay, I think that. Yeah. Okay. We may have to stop with the stamps until I can get them cleaned up a little bit. All right. Let's. It's kind of like little tiny windows of stuff that I put on when I fill up the plate. And there's this dragonfly just right there. Oh, but that came out really cool by doing the two different textures. The one positive and the one. Patricia, I might too. Jeffrey carves wood, and I might be able to get him to carve a stamp for me someday, but I'll have to do some conning, I think. Look at that one. Oh yeah, I like these. Yes, I do. Okay. I think we're going to do some red again and some yellow, or shall we do orange, red and yellow? It'll make orange. Yeah, but Patricia, I would have Janet, are you still here? Or have you had to go fix food? And you know what? I just realized I can't see everything. Okay. There we go. I have to watch for trolls. Okay. I think we'll do this one in that same kind of fashion, but then I'll go on to something else so you aren't bored to tears. Mary's listening in one ear. I don't know how you edit, Mary, and listen. I'm not very good at that. The only part I can do and do something else is when it's uploading. But then I'm still trying to learn all the editing stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go for this one. And we're going to do one more dragonfly. My dragonfly is getting kind of blocked up with paint, I think. And I'll have to get it cleaned off later on. Yeah, my son says I don't do that very well, but that's beside the point. My brain only does one thing at a time anymore. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the air conditioner finally came on. Okay. Alrighty, we're going to do a whole sheet of red and yellow. And I think we will. I did this one, and I think we'll do a side piece like that. And a little spot down there. Janet must have gone somewhere. I didn't see her go. I'm sorry, Janet. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. Very shiny. Shiny. Where's the snake? This is my last pull then. Shower and go. Ooh, that's pretty. Thank you, Barbara. I liked it. I think they're coming out really pretty. Oh. Okay. All right, let's try something else. All right. Let's see. What shall I do? I may do some more combed pieces. I have this fun piece of stuff that Janet gave me too. Huh. That's an idea. All right. I think the frog and this are about the same size. Yep. Okay. Okay, Barbara, we'll see you tomorrow. Have fun, whatever it is you're going off to do. This is a piece of shelf liner, I think it is, that Janet sent me, and I really like it. So, all right, let's see. What color haven't I done in a little bit? Let's do some definite greens. Green. Now, I think this one is empty. So, that one's about empty. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. That was chartreuse, and this one's parakeet, and this one's it just says bright yellow. I was shaking the table. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, these tables, I have 4 2x4 tables that are folding tables that Jeff has put a big sheet of, well, it's this white, it's kind of like a white plastic board. A lot of people used to use it in their showers. And anyways, it's on there. I've had pieces before, and they're nice because pretty much everything will wash off of it with Windex. So if I get paint on it or something like that, then it's not getting on my tables. It's just getting on that board. But it's 4x8. And I use the whole table. Okay. Let's switch this for this. I'm gonna go like that. Okay. Sorry, I forget and start doing stuff and forget to talk. Okay, so, well, if you've got bright yellow and you've got cobalt blue, then you've got green. So, that works out. No, that didn't print down very well. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm like Mary. Sometimes I have to concentrate. And we forget to talk. Fried frog legs. Oh, Linda, I haven't had frog legs in so long. I have not had frog legs in a very long time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Well, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Doesn't really excite me. That's the thing. Something about the frog. I'll just have to do something besides frogs. So I think I'm going to play with more stuff that looks like the paste paper because I have not been doing very much of that. We used to have frog legs. It was probably when I was a kid. It's probably been high school the last time I had them. This one is just orange. And I think I'm going to do orange and maybe some of this green. If I don't make mud. You mean, Ruth, your jelly plate? Is it all clean and pretty? Well, we'll be looking for the picture later. My plate is so dirty. My jelly plate's so dirty. It's like, ugh. But I think that gives it character. Ooh, Patricia, if you're still here, look at this roll-off piece. It came out really cool. It's kind of interesting. Okay, now I'm going to just do one of these. So that I can put it on here. And, oh, I had another one. Oh, I did have another one. Okay. And here. I just want a little tippet of it right there. I want a bunch of it on there. And I'll put this one right there. Right paper. Oh, mine dries out so fast, Ruth. I think it's the fans. Oops. But without the fans, I couldn't handle it. So, yeah. It needs a little something right there and a little something right there, and it'll be good. Oh, and this one's just fine the way it is. Like that came out good. Just step up the next layer. You just have to have the next layer and the next layer. And that one's good too. do like that this craft paint dries real fast. Oh yeah, this, yep. Okay. Oh, you're gonna let it dry? Oh, so that then when you can pull another layer off of it? Okay. Is that what you're, I haven't really done very much of that. Excuse me. Okay. What do we got? All right. I think we need some light colors. We'll see. I haven't done any light colors yet today, so we'll find out what it looks like. I think there's going to be some major soaking going on. Okay. All right. Huh, Janet? I wondered where you went to. I was being quiet. I'm sorry, I was being quiet. Janet, if you're still here, I am, if it's frozen, everybody seemed to be hearing me, so. Okay, Janet, I'm sorry you're having trouble. Ruth, you can still hear me, I think, because you're hearing me, so. Oh dear. Janet, I knew you disappeared. Oh. Ooh, I like that. That came out real good. I like that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, do I want to call that finished? Maybe not. It might need something. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, Janet, you're back. Oh, good. Yes, Linda, I'm sorry. I do quit talking when I get in the zone. I apologize. My brain only works on one thing at a time. Mary is editing and listening, and I can't even talk and roll paint. So that one is really juicy. Okay. I think a little too juicy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I want to do that. It does, Linda. If I don't pay attention to how I put the paint down, then I can't make a print. Oh dear. Okay, that one was real juicy. But let's pull another one off of it right away. See what happens. Okay. Oh yeah. That came out pretty. I'm getting quite a pile on my floor. It's a good thing I put something down. Oh yeah. Now, let's flip it over. And I actually like the second part of that print better than the first one. And oh yes. I want to get this down on there before it dries. But yeah, I like that. I also like the way this paper feels when it's kind of leathery. Especially when you do the back sides, the paper gets sort of, it's almost like it's leather coated on that. Yeah. These are fun. I like them. Oh dear. I'm sorry you guys are buffering all over everywhere. That's not any fun. Okay. What color? Oh, this is a yellow. This is called dark yellow. If I do dark yellow and a turquoise, I should get sort of a funny green. That turquoise didn't have enough in it, so let's get a little bit of dark stuff. Okay. I hope, Linda, I hope you guys aren't gonna, I'm not gonna lose y'all. So, if they knock me off, guys, I'll probably stop for the day. Just because my throat will just have to have a little rest in a little while anyways. But for the time being, if they don't knock me off, then I can stay. Okay. I sometimes get this in it. I just get way too much paint. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all slidey, but that's okay. Okay. What do I want to do? All right. Let's see here. Okay, Linda's here and Janet's here. I have to watch this on replay. Okay, Janet, I'm sorry. I'll talk to you later. I am sorry you're having trouble today. Oh, yeah, that looks really good. Oh, this one's so pretty. Ooh. That one's so pretty. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Came out really pretty. Thank you, Linda. Bye, Janet. I'm going to see. I think there's some ink in there I want to, or paint in there I want to pick up. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a red and yellow one. So I'm just using the bright yellow and the bright red. Oh, Janet, I'm sorry. Yeah. Of course, Saturday is a very busy day on the internet, so doing it on a Saturday is everybody's home. I hope I got more yellow. Okay. Lovely little sound. Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to brayer the paint too much because I want it to really sort of have that mixed look in it, and it's kind of getting a lot of yeah, for some reason I got no paint right there on that corner there. Oh, I just love the paper. Look at this. This is just, yeah, the roll-off paper. Oh, yeah. I really like that one. Let's see, put this up there. Lost my little doodad. There it is. Okay. 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 We'll see how it looks. And I guess we'll try it on there. Only red I have turned out outside paint. Is it? Linda, you mean outside craft paint? That's just thin it down. And now you can do two things to thin it down. You can, oh, just a minute. Let me find a place to put this. You can use matte medium, but I've got the black I use, I think, is enamel indoor outdoor gloss. I use that all the time. So if it's the craft paint, you should be fine. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I am liking these. We're getting ready to have a thunderstorm, I'm pretty sure, Janet. It hasn't started yet today, but it's been threatening all day. Okay. Let's do a blue one with some light blue. So I have cotton blue and cobalt hue and cotton blue. And I still have some wet red and yellow paint on my thing, so. Yeah, now Linda, when you thin that paint with matte medium, it's gonna make it a little more transparent, but it should still be usable. Now, I wouldn't thin the whole bottle until you tried it out, but these are heavy bodied acrylics, and I've used them on my Gelli Plate with some matte medium, so I would think it would work. And like I said, I use that black indoor outdoor stuff all the time. So I would certainly try it. Okay. Okay. I want to do that one more time. You can definitely see the red and yellow that was on the plate before. And I think I will just use this one, like so. Oh, Linda, it's 8.5 by 14, I think is what it is. It's like a legal size. And it just happens to be what I had. It's just copy paper, but it's what I happen to have. Oh, that one came out really pretty. You can see all of the yellow and the red that was on the plate already. But I have a couple reams of it, so I just decided I would use it. And I can always cut it down for the swap. That one came out really pretty too. I really like that design too. So, but Linda, then all you have to do is just do what I've been doing already, which is instead of pulling whole sheets, just pull pieces. Look at that's about a 5 by 7. So just pull little pieces all over the paper until you make a sort of a collage of your designs. That's what I would do. think we need some really light blue. This one is called Spa Blue, and I think that's empty, so we'll use, if this one has anything left, it's called Bahama Blue, so we're going to do Spa Blue and Bahama Blue. And this is the one that does not want to come out, and I don't know exactly what's wrong with it. And of course oop, now it came out. Yeah, it's all got a big old glob in it. That's what's wrong. Okay. Yes. I knew it was causing issues earlier. It must have been gooped up inside the cap. So okay. Oh, I may not have enough paint, huh? Okay, there we go. I just wasn't getting it to roll real well. Yeah, a paint booger. Yep. Paint booger. Janet had the little rings about around the tops of her, the ones that come like this one. She saved them, and she was going to make something with them. I can't wait to see what she makes with them. Okay, we're going to do little waves and little waves. Oops, kind of big waves. I'm kind of making like a basket kind of thing. Okay. I see a note there. Uh-oh. I don't know what you were doing that there was a long one, Mary, but that's okay. There, I like that too. Okay. Oh yeah, that came out really cool. I like that. I like it when the colors go over top of the other colors. Oh, I want to do that color over again and put it on this. So, come here. Don't do that. Did I miss Lisa? Oh, hi, Lisa. I'm glad you're here. Oh, caramel squares. Oh, you're making me jealous. Jeff has to go to the grocery store so we can have dinner tonight. I didn't take anything out of the freezer. Okay. So this is that Bahama blue and spa blue again. I'm going to do the same color combination. I'm just going to do a different pattern, I think. And I think it's about empty too. Oh, that was nice. Maybe I'll hold on to it for a few minutes. Okay. I have to help at work tomorrow. Then I can't do my live, Ruth. Where do you work, Ruth? Maybe we'll all come help for caramel squares. I'm going to have to clean things, guys. My roller's really getting bad. Oh, that's cool. That might be fun. Okay. All right, we're going to do this whole piece. Oops, got my hand in it. Standard procedure, put your hand in it. Oh, the problem with going to work at the grocery store, Ruth, is I might want to eat everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's hard to see that one because it's kind of wet. But let's put this back down and see what. Okay. I'm just picking up the wet paint, guys, so that it has sort of the same colors. Kind of like it. Well, Lisa, that's awesome. I'm glad you came and got some inspiration. I hope you have fun. I'm just making a mess. Standard procedures around here. I'm just making a mess. I think this is raspberry, and this is vivid violet, which is kind of fuchsia. I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to use raspberry and white is what I'm going to use. Well, hi, Anne. It's nice to have you come by. My retirement is coming too. Jeff retired, but I got a few years left to go. Have to pay for that silly motorhome. And I'm just playing with my Gelli Plate, making painty paper. And goofing off because, you know, I can. This thing is addictive. Are you making anything today? Yeah, we're one of the groups that I'm in, we're doing a painty paper swap, and because of it, I didn't have enough papers for my swaps. So I thought I better get some made today. And luckily, these guys were around to keep me company. And I think what I want to do. I think we'll do some waves this away, and then waves this way. And see what happens if I do this. I'm sorry, I get to talking to myself too. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Lisa. I realized for all the painting paper I had made, I didn't have near enough for my swap. So I made some yesterday, and decided to make some more today. And that came out really pretty. Oh, but this one's pretty too. Look at that. That's pretty. Yeah, pull up a chair and visit a while. We're kind of making a mess. And you know what? I think I'm going to make some more of these. I used these stamps earlier and to make some of these jelly prints, and I think I'm going to do some more with it in combination with some other stuff. So, oh my. Okay. I wonder if I have enough of these that are dry. I'm about to run out of paper, guys. That was the deal. So I have to turn things over, and okay, that one is already done. Okay. So I reached to the floor and grabbed some of the stuff I had already finished so that I can have more papers. Because we're supposed to, our painting paper swap, we're painting both sides of them. So I'm going to, I think, use that same color combination I just used on here, which is the raspberry and white. And I'm going to do some dragonflies. So, come on. Oh, see, a lot of my paint is old. So now I have another paint booger. Okay, come on. Nasty. Mary's done purple and gold. Oh, Lisa, you're so good. Oh, hi, Becky. You have so much lawn. You sound like Jeffrey. Jeffrey has, all the lawns here in town to mow when he has to mow lawn. It takes days. And with all the rain we've had, Becky, you're in the same boat. You've had so much rain too. It just seems like all we do is all he does is mow lawn. Okay. All righty. Okay. We are going to. I have this one that I just finished. I'm going to put the dragonflies as I stamp them. I'm off of here. I'm going to stamp them onto my paper. I was doing this earlier and I just want to do a few more. And that's such a pretty color one. Just dawned on me that the papers are going to go that way. I just realized, guys, that the paper actually will go in their books this way, but oh well. I'm sure nobody's going to be upset. I certainly wouldn't be. I do like this stamp. Oops, picked up some goo. And we have pink dragonflies. Okay. Okay, Becky, you've got a lot more energy than I do. I haven't had that much energy in a couple of weeks, so. But then that's just the way it works sometimes. Okay. And it's so hot here today. Jeff even came in, although I'm afraid he might be getting what I've had and what Mom had. If that's the case, we're in for it. Oh, that came out really pretty. All right, there is a in that paper. Oh, yeah. That one's pretty too. Yeah, Mary, we'll have to color that. By the way, guys, I hope I haven't missed anybody that's come in. If I have, I apologize for missing you. I get to paying attention to what I'm doing in what I'm playing with, and I forget to look at the chat. I gotta get some more paper. Okay. There's a few more. Okay, let's do some purple. I guess I'm very... Oh boy, Becky, as hot as it is, and you're gonna make banana muffins? Oh, I'm sorry, Linda, that was purple iris, and I'm gonna use cameo pink. Lisa, I've been sick for over a week. Mom was sick before that, so I haven't done anything in 2 weeks. And yesterday, every time I did one thing, I ended up having to go lay down. I was like, but at least today I have sat up all day and I sound a little less funky. It comes and goes. Okay. Let's see how these look on here. Oh, I keep doing that. All right, I want to turn them. There's a little family of squirrels playing outside my window. Apparently we had a family of new little squirrels this year because there's about 3 of them that always, they're about the same size and they seem to be together most of the time. And they're just cute to watch. Okay. Okay. I really like the Stampin' Off part too. This really works well. Okay, let's see here. Oh, hi, Vince. Oh, hi, Vince. Okay. Oh, he's outside playing pool boy. Oh. Oh, Mitz, I'm doing pretty good, actually. It just sound funny. Okay, I was raised on don't waste bananas in the freezer. So, okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I don't know, that peach kind of came out in a place I didn't realize it was going to be so strong. I just don't bake much, Becky. Jeff's got issues with his sugar, so if I don't bake it, then we don't eat it. Now, I've been making this blueberry dessert thing that, I think I'm gonna leave that just the way it is. That's a good little, but that way we don't eat it. If I don't make it, then we don't eat it. That's the big issue. And it is getting very warm in here. Oh, Janet, is it doing it again? Yeah, I love that stamp. Stamps, which I have a lot of stamps. Got her for 2 seconds and I'm back to buffering. Oh no. What I do to my muffins and put them in a large freezer bag and freeze them so Greg can pull. That's a good idea, Becky. I do a lot of cooking like that for my mom. I put up stuff for her that way. Oh, Linda, I'm sorry. That's purple iris, and I'm going to use blue cotton. Oh dear, everybody's buffering. You know, guys, it might be time to stop. I hate to do that because Azure just got here. Mitzi just got here. Okay, Becky, thank you. How come you, I don't know how, I don't know what that means, Becky, as far as the 144 and 720. I may have to talk to you about that because I have no idea what that's about. So, oh boy, I got a lot of paint on there this time. Okay. Oh dear, paint on there this time. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's all right. We'll work with it. Okay. Well, that's all right. We'll work with it. Little gear at the bottom of your screen and change her to 720. Little gear at the bottom. Go to the little gear at the bottom of your screen and change her to 720. Little gear at the bottom of the screen. Now maybe it does not show for me, but that I'll have to look at that. Thank you, Becky. I will look at that later. I just kept repeating. Down to 144, and when you buffer, I'm sure they. Yeah. Well, YouTube has decided to do their own thing, I guess. I'm going to have to stop using this stamp today, though, because it's getting... To stop using this stamp today, though. So full of paint, that not stamping very well. I'll have to use the other one and play with it for a while again. Because I can make other things too. Thank you, Becky, though, for sorting that out for everybody, because it's irritating when you can't get what you want to see. I think YouTube is overloading live streams. Well, Azure, one of the things is that you know, all the Ustream girls like Dee Dee Willingham and some of those others are now having to live stream on YouTube because Ustream has made it where they have to pay for their streams, and I'm sure that you know that's not, and sure that you know that's not helping at all. Oh, that one's pretty. Helping at all. Oh, that one's pretty. All right, guys, I gotta grab some more paper. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. I gotta. Oh, I got a lot of double-sided ones already. That's good. Okay. Let's do. Let's just put this. This is Tropic Orange, but it's not really orange. Okay, Lisa, I'm sorry. Have fun. Yeah, Linda, the definition on YouTube is way better. Higher rates, 180 seem to buffer a lot more than me. Yeah, well, it's also about your speed too, Azure, because if they're pushing at real high rates, then you you can't your rate has to match theirs. So, and we had been doing real well today. Your rate has to match theirs. And we had been doing real well today. Janet lost me a couple of times, but everybody else had been doing very well. So, oh, that's pretty. Okay. I was going to, well, let's put that back. This is just my little honeycomb trivet that I got for $1.50 at the hardware store. And I'm just putting it on this paper over here. Just to spruce up these dragonflies a little bit. And then I'm going to take my little circle-y thing. I'm thinking that there was a lot of purple and blue, And I'm hoping that it picks that up. And I'm gonna go for this whole sheet like this, and then for this half a sheet like that. You know, but I think it's, oh yeah, you should be good, Azure. Do a ghost print. Oh yeah, you should be good, Azure. Yeah, Janet, I knew there was another, some more, but I think it was a little dry, so I figured I'd pull it up with the paint. Oh yeah, see, oh yeah, see, it pulled up some really pretty colors and everything. It's kind of ghosty under there. Look at my hands. Uh-huh. Okay, I got this new blue the other day, and I think I will try it. This Linda is called Bright Blue, and it's just apple barrel paint. Good old Walmart. Oh, yeah, I think YouTube's just choking on it. I think that they've got so many people trying to do live streams anymore, and oh, that's a pretty blue. Oh, what do we want to put with it? Maybe this raspberry. Bright blue and raspberry. Oh, maybe not. Well, it's a pretty purple, guys. I don't know if it looks pretty on TV, but it's kind of a pretty purple. I do like that blue. That's a pretty blue. I do like that blue. When I went to get my paint the other day, they didn't have very many colors. I was very disappointed. I should have gone to... When I went to get my paint the other day, I was very disappointed. I should have gone to Joann's, but I was Walmart, so... Joann's, but I was in Walmart. Okay, do this. And this. Oh dear, it got gook on it. I know, I'm forgetting to talk. Sorry. It's getting a little harder to talk. Oh dear. The blue is called Bright Blue, Linda. It's a brand new blue. I just got it. Was apple barrel paint called Bright Blue. Blueprint blue. Yes. Oh, Janet. Doggone it. Guys, I may just... Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's that pretty. Oh, look at that. That is pretty. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Now then. Oh, I don't think. Okay. Now then. Oh, I don't think. Oh, I know what I can use. I've got this. I can put right on there. Oh, yeah. Yep, that just added to that piece. I think it's got some right there. And that's pretty. Let me look at chat for a few minutes. Okay, Mary, bye. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go too. I just realized it's almost 4 o'clock. Oh no, Mark! You just got here and I just said I'm gonna go. I feel bad. Oh, Mark, I'm so sorry. Guys, I think I'm gonna go. It's 3:45 here, and I have to send hubby to the 3:45 here, and I have to send hubby to the store, and I haven't made him a list. And my throat is starting to get scratchy again too. So I think I'm gonna say bye. Let me find something pretty to put on the thing so that you can see something pretty instead of my ugly, dirty jelly plate. Guys, I'm gonna go. And yeah, Azure. I've been talking for 2.5 hours, so it's time for something. Mark, I'm gonna let it upload. So I'm sorry that you came in and it's time to go. I plan on streaming tomorrow, Sunday, at 1 p.m. Central Time. So that's the time I normally stream. This just happened to be something that I was sitting down to play with the jelly plate, so I thought I would just get on. Thank you. And Linda, anytime, I'm sorry I forget. It's one of those, it's just a matter of forgetting. Thank you. And Linda, anytime, I'm sorry I forget. It's one of those, it's just a matter of forgetting to name them. Thanks so much for coming in. I'm going to say bye, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow maybe. Okay? Have a great day. I'm going to try to tell Janet that, okay, Janet. Yeah, Janet, I'm going to go. So we'll talk to you later too. Hugs to everybody. Have a great afternoon. Go play.